Hello and welcome to Once Upon a Palette. My name is Lucy and I'm big passionate about colors, especially in picture books. Today's book palette is based on the garden we share. It's written by Zoe Tucker. She was one of my teachers from Make Art That Sells, and Julianna Swaney. So, what do you think of when you hear the words community and growth? Julianna Swaney's The Garden We Share captures this idea so beautiful, not just with words, but through its gentle and evocative color palette. Let's take a closer look at how these soft tones tell a deeper story. The palette in the garden we share is undeniable, rooted in nature. You see, we have soft greens, we have warm yellows, we have reds, we have pinks, and all these colors mirror a little bit of of a shared garden. We also have the relationship between a grandmother and her grandchild. They seem like they are connected through nature. Together, they create harmonious feeling of connection and growth. Julianna Swaney's choice of soft pastel tones evokes a sense of calm and intimacy. If you see in this little spread here, we see that there's something that is missing here. There's a lack of colors, right? It's something that is happening. And after a few pages, you can see that there are only two women. There's third one of them are missing, so which symbolize maybe the loss of someone. But what I love about that specific page, if you see the shape and the patterns of flowers that you can see here, it actually reminds us another spread that we saw it on a different page, and it's this one. So if you see the flowers, the pattern of the flowers and the colors are still there, and reminds us her grandmother. How brilliant and smart is this way of telling us something within using only illustrations without being necessary to tell us with words. The other thing that is curious about this color palette chosen by the illustrator Julianna Swaney is the fact that by keeping this light palette, she is showing us a feeling of tenderness rather than overwhelming, and is allowing readers of all ages to connect with the story. Also, there's a contrast on the value that have been used during these spreads. If you remember, there was one of the page was very dark, and but however, most of the pages, they are very soft, the colors are very soft, the values are very soft tones, and these specific moments of contrast on the value bring depth to the visuals, making the lighter tones feel even more radiant. On the other hand, this balance between light and dark reflects the ups and downs during the garden, during these pages, right? There's ups and downs during the whole story. And also tell us a little bit more about the relationship between, especially between this grandmother and her grandchild. If you see, she most of the time she uses the red, the yellow, the oranges. These are all warm colors, and the little girl is wearing most of the time the warm colors. So, I mean, pink and red, while her grandmother is wearing the oranges and red. And it's interesting to see that only by using these colors, it gives a kind of sense of connection between them. And the opposite actually doesn't happen with the other two ladies, right? The other two ladies, they are using different colors palettes, and one of them is actually using the blue color. And by having a yellow and orange color opposite to the blue color, these two, they work as they are not actually connected, as they are not actually, there's no kind of close connection. However, if you see this grandmother and the little child, we can see there's a connection through the colors, because we have the reds, pinks, oranges, yellows, I mean analog colors. Yellow and pink are also standout colors in this palette, and yellow, often associated with happiness and warmth, highlight moments of joy in the story, like the sunlight, the nature, the garden. Pink, on the other hand, adds a delicate touch of love and care, emphasizing a little bit the tenderness between these two characters, the grandmother and the grandchild. If you start coloring the color wheel, right, we have the red color, and then we have the oranges, we have the yellows, we have the orange, red, orange. So I don't know if you have any color wheel at home, but just do this simple exercise and you will see that these three colors are together, and by being together, they mean analog. So they are close to each other, and when they are close to each other, they create an harmonious palette. And apart from that, again, like I have been telling you about, creates connection. And this is all what is all about between the grandchild and the grandmother. There is a connection because the colors are analog. They are connected to each other. Julianna Swaney shows us that colors can do more than just decorate a page. They can tell a story of connection, love, and hope. And here it is. Once again, we have a story that was only told by the color palette used by the illustrator. What stories do your favorite colors tell? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more magical inspirations of picture book palette. Discover more color stories on my channel. Subscribe now.